it's day 4, and if it looks like I'm out of breath, I am. We just climbed out of Namche. The whole town is basically got steps, and you can see why maybe if I point it in the right direction. Probably not really. Basically, it's a lot of steps that we took pretty quickly. But today we are walking to Tingboshe. It's supposed to be about 6 hours. And supposedly we start with a plateau, which would be kind of nice and easy and flat. And then we will do a downhill to a river crossing and then a pretty steep uphill up into Tingboshe, which is known for being having a very large monastery. So we might even get to go inside, which would be really cool. Here's the school. This is where we saw all of the children doing their morning exercises yesterday from up on top of, well, way up there. You can't even see it. We were up way past the top of that hill to go to the Everest View Hotel. But you can see the beautiful morning, perfect weather. Someone just came by and turned the wheel, and it dings every time it goes around. We are following the Joe up the trail. They are loaded up with trekking stuff. There's Amadablam, the pointy one on the right. The trail is easy so far, very flat. It will not stay that way. Hey! Here we go again! Oh my goodness, is the dog coming? This one's really bouncy with all the people. I think this is our only suspension bridge of the day. And honestly, I'm kind of getting used to them. Look at that view. It's beautiful. Now we're right over the river. That's nice. That's nice. Oh look, I feel much less afraid. Very strong. Look at the view. Unbelievable. I gotta keep going. It's right behind me. The cheap porters. They're carrying really heavy loads. I don't want to stop and make them go around me on a sketchy bridge. No one likes that. So we made it to our lunch break. Matt is having spaghetti with tomato sauce and cheese. I'm having vegetable curry with chapati. As is Philippe down the table. We were eating outside in the sun, but it was just a little bit too hot and getting too much sun. So here we are inside. They're cooking here, and it looks delicious. Tan pega. Relentless uphill since we had lunch down by that river yonder, somewhere up this trail through a million switchbacks will be Tingboshe. Up a very steep hill to the monastery here at Tingboshe. Here's where we're staying, the Hotel Himalayan. You can see it. There's Matt taking pictures of this beautiful mountain with a cell tower or something, but maybe that means we'll have Wi-Fi. Oh, here we go. Tuche Murunji. Very nice. Thank you. Oh. Here we are at our third tea house. The second one we stayed at 2 nights. Looks super comfortable. The room looks nice. We've got common bathrooms down there, but the best part, look at this. At one window, we have the monastery with the mountains beyond it. Amazing. And then out the other window, we have the Himalayas. There's Amadablam, and there's Mount Everest right there. Everest view out the window. It's that one that's, I don't know, okay, it's right in the middle of the screen right now. It's hidden, it's behind all of that ridge of mountains, which is why it doesn't look a lot taller, but it is. It's just farther away. And this is where we get to sleep tonight. So amazing. Here's a restroom. It smells very clean. And sink. The clouds are rolling in up the valley. All right, we're about to walk over to see the monastery, but we cannot take pictures inside. So the monastery was beautiful, really cool. We got to go inside. We saw one monk praying and another one was joining him as we came. Woo! Just came out here in the sun. We stepped back. And just beautiful. All of the colors and smells, and it was pretty definitely worth checking out. There is a donation box. Thing to know. So when you go into the monastery itself is to make sure you take off your shoes. And then you always walk in a clockwise direction. So we walked behind the monks, in front of the giant Buddha statue, and then along the right side. And so when we walked around the outside of the building as well, we went counterclockwise. And we asked if it was offensive for Westerners to spin the prayer wheels. And according to these nice Indian gentlemen, they said, no, whatever religion, you can pray. So there's that. Let me turn the camera around so you can see what we're looking at. So here you can see, I can't remember the name of this peak, but the moon above it. And then what's really cool is all of these clouds that have now moved up the valley and then kind of settled. So we're up above the clouds here. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside, hon.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out here a little more.
Okay. This big wide open area. Here we are, B1. We didn't have that locked just because we were just outside. In order to make the door stay closed, they'll have to lock that out, which is kind of annoying when I'm laying in bed then, all nice and cozy, and he needs to be let in because it's not like a Western lock where you can still just unlock it from the outside. But let's check out Everest again and Amadablam. It's just beautiful. Here we are in Tengboshe. That has some fried noodles with eggs. And Leslie was tired of always leaving all our leftovers after eating 3 bites. So perfect, I just got a bowl of soup, a piece of bread. It's a French onion soup, it's actually super yummy. And this is the pretty little restaurant. You can see everybody that's smart is gathered around the wood stove because it is getting very, very cold. We just checked the temperature and it said that it's -1 degrees Celsius, so maybe around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't really know. How is it, Matt?
Rum rope.